Hello, this is Ben with Helping Services for Youth and Families, and today, in our Get to Know Us conversation, we have Peggy joining us. Welcome, Peggy.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, just to kick it off, kind of like we do with the others, if you just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am Peggy. I have been with Helping Services for a little over a year now, but I also worked for them about 15 years ago, so I'm on my second run around with Helping Services.
Nice.
I think it's a great agency. I love it. I live in West Union. I have lived here for about 10 years now. I kind of grew up all over. I lived in North Dakota, South Dakota, Arkansas, Nebraska. We were just one of those traveling families, so I got to know a lot of different people.
Wonderful.
Right now, I'm working on helping my 18-year-old son with his graduation that he doesn't have. So we're dealing with that right now.
Yeah, I bet.
A bunch of different stuff.
That is wonderful. Yeah, I'm sure having a recent high school graduate is kind of to navigate all of this. Not you didn't expect that. That's for sure. So, well, would you talk a little bit about your role at Helping Services here?
Yeah, I am the Clayton County and Northern Fayette County domestic violence advocate. So I work with victims of domestic violence, just helping them get safety, crisis counseling, just talking them through what they may or may not need, and helping them in any way we can. We work with them to help them find resources if they're trying to get safe, helping them how to stay safe if they do choose to stay with the abuser. Our work is basically motivated by our clients. We never actually tell them what to do. They know their own lives. We follow them and help them in any way we can. I'm also the Transitional Housing Coordinator, and that covers all of our counties. And what we do there is when we have a victim that qualifies for that service, we can help them get into a new home, help them, we help pay their rent and their bills so they are able to save up money. Because a lot of times what we see in our area is most of the time one of the biggest reasons a person doesn't leave an abuser is for the fact that they don't have the financial ability to do that. And so this service helps them get on their own feet, not have to worry about being evicted or not paying their rent. We provide that. It's up to 2 years is what we do that for. And it's been a pretty successful program that we've been working on. And I meet with the clients usually at least monthly. A lot of my clients like to meet with me more than that. So I usually meet with them about every other week. So
that's wonderful. I know you mentioned the financial piece of it, and obviously meeting with clients how is the COVID epidemic, how has that impacted your work?
It's been a little bit of a struggle because we haven't actually been able to meet person to person, but we've been meeting with client like by phone. We've done video conferences with them, other things, and we're still providing the same services. We're just not face to face. So it's been a little bit different, but I think it's still been very effective.
Yeah, no, and I know we already did this interview with Kathleen as well, and talking about how it's for new people seeking your services. It's the phone is not always the best way, and we've implemented a chat feature on the website at helpingservices.org that people can go to and chat with you guys. So it's kind of how all of our teams are reacting to this. It's weird times that we're in. So, and I just wanted to, I know there's people kind of know about our work with victims of domestic violence, but what is one thing you'd want people to know about your work that they may not already know?
I think it's just that, we're there to help the survivor with whatever needs they have. A lot of people who don't understand the work ask, well, they have to leave the abuser for you to work with them. A lot of times it's not the safest thing for a survivor to leave their abuser. Sometimes it's a lot more harmful if they leave. And so we're just here to help them with whatever needs they may have, whether they're with them or they choose to leave them. And it's up to our clients, you know, views of what's going to be best for them and their family and what's the safest option. And we provide them with the resources to keep them as safe as possible, whatever they choose to do.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Well, and then kind of on do you have a success story that you'd want to share that you've seen in the past, you know, 6 months or year, or I guess, or even when you were here before, one that kind of sticks out to you?
I do. I actually have one, and it's been an ongoing success story. It's one of my transitional housing clients. She had left her abuser. She was able to get divorced from him, which was an amazing thing. She works full time. She has 2 kids, and she provides for them.
Wonderful.
And I actually just had a conversation with her last week, and she is now looking at her options of purchasing her own home because she's been able to save.
Wonderful.
And get her credit score up to where she wants. And, you know, that's basically what this program was made for, is to get people on their own. And so now we're working with bankers and realtors to help her find a home so she can have her own home and have a place that is all her own, that she has made her own.
That is wonderful. That's wonderful. It's amazing how you can kind of go through the whole spectrum of that, of leaving the abuser, getting divorced, and then finding your own home. So it's, that's for anyone, that's a big life step. So especially for them. So, well, that's wonderful. Well, and if someone's seeking services, if it is, you know, helping leave their abuser or what's the best way that people should reach out to you or the team?
We have our 24-hour crisis line, and that's 1-800-283-2988. And we have someone available 24 hours a day that answers that. That's one of the best ways to get a hold of us. We also have that new chat option on the website, where if you just get on that, you can start chatting, and one of our advocates will get on there and talk to you on that option also. We have our email, which we get several clients from there. There's a lot of ways. It's just,
that's wonderful,
whatever you need to do to get a hold of us. We have great resources with our law enforcement. So a lot of times we have people call from law enforcement, or law enforcement letting us know, hey, we have this person that wants to talk to you. So
that's wonderful. Well, thanks for that. Well, and then on a different note, something we like to end it with is having people tell us a little bit of something about themselves that people may not know. You know, not where you're from, but if you have an interest or a hobby, do you have anything that kind of stands out to you?
Well, I just because my family were from several different states, my siblings, and so we get together and have game nights on Zoom.
Nice. Nice. Do you guys have a favorite game?
Yes, and it's not a common game, but it's Leonard Milton's movie thing. He was a movie critic. And so basically what we do is come up with movie titles, and then we read the review, and we go by the least person on the credit list up to the top, and I can name that movie in 5 people.
Oh, fun.
It's a really good game. So it's odd. That's our family, though. So
yeah, that's wonderful. I would be terrible at that game. So it's we'll leave that to you and your siblings there. So well, wonderful. Well, thanks so much for joining us today, Peggy. It's been very helpful to learn about the transitional program that you do and working with clients. So if people would like more information, you can visit our website at helpingservices.org. The Domestic Abuse Aware Resource Center has all the information on there that you need, and you can access our chat. The phone number's right on there. So, well, thanks so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day, Peggy.
Yes, thanks for having me.
All right, take care.